How can you be successful in life? Well, I think the way to be successful in life is to really work on setting out a strategic plan that's based on your individual strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, I've talked a lot about really analyzing this in the past, and I want you all to be successful and create a game plan for yourselves. This is Michael with Aimed Intentions. I'm really happy to bring this topic to you. So, how can we be successful? And is the answer really through self improvement? Well, kind of. It's really about a methodology of self improvement, a science of self improvement. And I think what you can do is build out a blueprint that really starts with your mission and working your way down to your individual habits and what is the persona you want to develop. So I found this great pictograph of this, and I think I'm probably blocking the bottom of it. So I'll just walk you through it. It's tagged to my X profile, so you can find it there. So really, this is the strategic planning print, and this is a way that you can be successful if you follow it the whole way down the funnel. So you want to assess your current position, set clear goals, develop a plan, track, and adapt. And I think this concept is distilled from multiple different books, theories, um, uh, methods of success into one general pictograph. And it talks about the current market because you know, I think you have to assess where you are, whether you work for someone or whether you are a business owner yourself. You want to assess where you are in your industry. So let's start from the top. And I think it's really important to mention and create your own mission, right? What is the mission of what is your purpose? What are you working towards accomplishing? And what is the legacy you want to leave behind? I usually tell my trainees, residents, and medical students, especially whenever they're beginning their careers and they're trying to figure out what they want to do in medicine, I'm frequently saying, say yes to the things that bring you one step closer to where you want to be on the day you retire. So I frequently will say to people who are like, should I take this job or this job at this different institution? And I say, well, it doesn't really matter because what you want to do is set a game plan for yourself. Wherever you go, you're going to want to create value initially. You're not going to get the job you want to retire on day one. And you have to analyze the institution, which one has the most opportunity for you to gain your skills and solidify the value you bring to the marketplace so that you can uh, easily get to the path of where you want to be in retirement. So, for example, I met with a senior resident recently, and she asked, "Well, if I take like, what kind of job should I be looking for?" And I told her, "Well, that's kind of a hard thing for me to answer for you. Uh, what do you want to be doing when you're retiring?" And she was caught off guard by that. And I said, "Well, if your goal based on your interests are to be an educator, work clinically in the hospital, out of the hospital, uh, like what are you trying to be a program director? Are you trying to be a chief quality officer? What are you trying to do?" And really she came out of that conversation having a foundation that she could reflect and she could look at what uh, non-clinical avenues she wants to pursue. So again, this is all to say that it's really important to analyze why you exist, what is the mission you want to distill, and um, what what do what is the legacy you want to leave behind. I actually probably have my mission statement um, close by. Let me see if I can find it for you. It actually might be on my other X profile. It is. Why don't I, for sake of argument here, just get it for you? So, again, you can easily find this. You know what? I bet it's on my LinkedIn page. Again, I feel like you guys can find me pretty easily online anyways. All right, let's see if I can find my personal mission statement. I created this personal mission statement a while ago. I think, yep, here it is. So, my personal mission statement is a pursuit of intellectual curiosity and the promotion of the cultivation of thinking combined with skillfully crafted systems that undergo continuous process improvement can deliver the most outstanding outcomes. A legacy is built on this foundation. So that's kind of everything on what I want to bring uh, in my career. So again, you work your way down through what is the current market, and then you want to really take a look at your SWOT analysis. This process, by the way, took me over a year to work on. And it's about creating a business plan for yourself. So, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And what are your opportunities and threats? Then you want to think about what does success look like for you? For some, it might be having a strong family life. For others, it might be having, being a CMO of a company. Um, some might be being financially free, but you want to articulate what is the vision of what success looks like for you. And really, this is how you create success in your life, is that you envision what it is and then you hit that those measurable outcomes and then you've achieved success. That's all there is to it. Key objectives. What specific results do we need to achieve? Again, you're setting your own KPIs that feed into your vision. What are the most impactful goals for the next 3 to 5 years? So you want to set your SMART goals or WHOOP goals, depending on what format you want to use. But essentially, you want to state an outcome and have it measurable and objective so that you can achieve it, and you know when you've achieved that goal. What steps must be taken? So again, you're starting with your legacy. You're feeding in to develop a mission statement. After developing a mission statement, you look at the market of yourself. You analyze your strengths and weaknesses. You look at the opportunities and threats, and then from there, you create your vision of what success looks like based on the key objective outcomes that need to achieve that vision. And then you create goals to achieve those objectives. That's it. That's how you create success in life. So then after that, uh, broad scope of what it means to be successful in life, uh, you work your way down on milestones, habits, and uh, developing a process of continuous improvement, because your process is not going to be linear. It's going to be chaotically circular and scribble around. Uh, but your goal is to be on a trajectory towards achieving each individual goal and mapping it out. And you want to track and monitor your progress and execute and measure success. Um, so once you implement a persona of continuous self-improvement based on the habits you develop, you can work on building your legacy just by following this map. I was going to spend some time on growth mindset, because in order to really work on this bottom part here, you need to have a growth mindset and understand that you're going to encounter failures along the way. And when you encounter failures, those are your opportunities to learn about growth rather than stopping in your place. So, growth mindset is a belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and learning. Unlike a fixed mindset, which views intelligence as static, a growth mindset embraces challenges, persists through setbacks, and sees effort as a path to mastery. People with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace lifelong learning, view failures as opportunities, and seek constructive feedback. And that's really all you need to know about this. I posted this to my X profile for you guys to analyze more, but it was really, this theory was really developed by Carol Dweck at Stanford. And she has a book that she published in 2006, Mindset, the New Psychology of Success. Um, so I leave that for you all today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really want you to take this in. And again, whenever I did my own individual strategic development plan through my MBA at Quantic University, I spent about a year on this process. So you really need to dedicate a lot of time to your own goal development to create the legacy you want. This is Michael from Aimed Intentions. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.